Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a project share for the Craftpurge Cupid Swap for 2022. I'm filming this in December 2021 so that I can get it into the mail and across the seas to Toni in time for the swap deadline. So the requirements of the swap were to make a small trinket box, a sequin mix, 10 die cuts, a trim sampler and a handmade card, and I opted to put them together so that I could present them as a tag flip. So firstly, in this little envelope, and I did use the Echo Park Hello Valentine collection, so I stitched a little envelope and made a little embellishment stack here, lots of wood veneer, and then put together this little sequins mix, which has a variety of sequins and clay pieces and beads, large and small, and even some micro beads. Lots of pinks, reds, splash of black, and I've opted to pair this with silver. So that's the sequins mix. And then for the card, I housed it in a little library pocket, just using pieces from the sticker sheet, and then the card itself is a little card, top hinge, and I've used a little wood veneer embroidery hoop, some ruching and some plastic trim, and the little stickers again from the sheet, and then a little bead dangle, a tiny one, to finish that off. So that houses inside that library pocket. And then moving on, this is a little folio for the die cuts. So once again, I've just stacked up stickers, little die cuts, little closure on the side, and then inside to the die cut. So I've just used little pockets and stitched them on to present all of the different dies. That'll keep them nice and flat in the mail, I hope. And then for the ribbon card, I opted to make a 1 and a 4, so I've cut out multiple layers to build a chipboard, and then the February 14 is the idea. So these come out as separate cards. As the 1 and the 4. Nice and sturdy. Thought that was a good way of bringing the date into the arrangement. And then for the trinket box, Toni suggested we use one of our many collected containers. I thought it would be nice to use this world container, considering I'm sending this across the globe and there are a myriad of trinkets in here. I thought I'd show you a little example of what's included. So there's a whole array of clips and some resin pieces, lots of hearts and bows, cabochons and little ice creams, little animals, lots of different sorts of beads, all different shapes and sizes. And then there's little bells, little wooden pieces, puffy hearts, some funky rubber bands, which I like using to string things up, and then a plethora of all sorts of charms, some little tassels, some more clips, lots and lots of different charms, gold and silver, lots of hearts, And of course I had to include the requisite bird. I think I've got a bird in the flamingo, and then a little duck as well, which is pink. Lots of resin pieces, and generally everything that I could fit inside the globe. It is quite large, but lots of fun. So when I then put that together, I made a ribbon tassel. So lots of different textures, plain ribbons, metallic, stripes, gingham, some string with some silver in it, and some lovely leaves as well. And then I did put the globe in a packet just so it doesn't spill out potentially, and then simply a case of putting each of these items on the spool, on the ring, sorry. And then I did include some little extra sentiments. So these are from Rosie's Studio, their new Unconditional collection. And then a little bead dangle as well to go on there. So that it all comes together as a nice tag flip. And then I made a gusseted bag out of tulle, and then on the front of the bag a couple of little extra goodies from Rosie's Studio, a little die cut and a uniquely creative Jenny set, a little tag about the Cupid Swap, and then I also made another little dangle with a little koala bead and some charms. So that brings it together. I've made 4 of those. They're heading out in the post today to you, Toni. I hope they are received in one piece, and that we all enjoy seeing the great creativity across the swap. It was really wonderful to be involved in the swap, and I thoroughly enjoyed putting it together. So thanks very much for coordinating, and I look forward to receiving my swaps back in the mail. Thank you, and happy Valentine's Day.